Yeah, this is titled Tuesday Part 2. Starts in 39 minutes. My rating took a fall earlier. Just show my profile. So at the beginning of today, oh, I was rated 2593. So I've lost 23 points today in total. But hopefully I can get it back with some games. So it's time for more warm up. The earlier stream was not enough warm up. Have to remember how the pieces move. Okay. Welcome to people. Fabian Munson. We have Crazy Person. Bobo Time, engaging often. Some people engage occasionally. Yeah, good to see a lot of people here. I think I'll play b5. b5, bishop b7, etc. The goal is to control e4. Ooh, Lord Francesco engages twice a day. Yeah, it's the second stream of the day. It's very rare I stream more than once in a single day. Hey, it's the first cheer of the second stream from Steinpiv. Thank you, Steinpiv. Hello to Coach Casey. Taught you so much about London. Maybe I can teach you more this stream. Hello to H. Bazi. Uh, White wants to take the pawn. If I play this, I get mated by force due to this. I'm actually not entirely sure what to do here. Maybe knight c6. Looks a little bit strange. The point is after this, I play this. And queen b1, and then I'll try and figure things out. Maybe bishop d5 in that line. It looks interesting. Ooh. Okay, so knight e4, I have bishop f5. Yeah, we're going to see some weird pawn structure. White has 3 center pawns, and I have none. But I'm hitting this and this. And there's still pressure on e4 as well. Hey, it's Matt Black Matt. Appreciate the bits. Okay, I'll try and interact more with chat after this game. I'll just move back here. Our goal is to keep a time advantage. Might play h5 or h6 at some point. And make some loop for the king. Thank you, Framataz. Really? If I take? I'm going to win d5 even if I lose c7. Okay, now I defend c7. There's queen c6. Might as well play rook d8. And check. Trying to figure this out. And this move. Maybe this move first. Just hit the rook. Rook b1, I'll play b4. There's funny line, queen b5, b3. Queen takes b3, takes, and then mate. Wow. Okay, I should make Luft. White's a bit stuck here. Takes. I hit d5. Ooh. I should be winning on time now.
Oh yes, my monthly sub anniversary.
Oh yes. Thank you, Gazel. Oops. Okay, let's get the pawns rolling. Yeah, the pawns are quicker here. Also, I have a lot more time. Okay. First game of the stream. Off to a good start. Welcome back to Pimmy. Yeah, so in chess, when I say create Luft, or is it Luft? It's a German word for air. Wait, English, German.
Luft.
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 Luft. It's when I played h5, and this is my Luft. Okay, so Title Tuesday starts in 31 minutes. I'll probably keep playing some training games. Welcome to everyone joining. Oh, Framataz was asking, is a heart rate thing new? I don't use it too often, but if I'm wearing my Apple Watch and I remember to turn on the app, then it's very easy to add. And especially in tournament situations, it can be interesting because in very tense situations, my heart rate is as if I'm like sprinting. It's in the past, it's peaked like over 150 during intense games. I think last stream it peaked like 120 something. Also, thank you, One Clutch Spork, gifting to Hemingway Fanboy. Also, thank you, Corn Pieces, subbing for 7 months. Do you have an eye tracker? I do, but it's not. It's in the other room. It got unplugged at some point, and I probably need to update the software too, and recalibrate it with my eyes. But it'd be cool to do a stream where I have heart rates and eye tracker and all different sort of biological measurements in real time. I'm at 58 right now. I just had like a cup of coffee, so 58 seems kind of low. Like usually I average like 60 to 70. Yeah, I did do a few eye tracker streams in the past. but it can be a little bit distracting because it's just like a blob that goes around wherever my eyes are looking. But I know there's an extension on Twitch where like viewers can toggle it on or off if they want to see where I'm looking. So I should set that up for an upcoming stream. Yeah, I had tea earlier, but I needed a boost, so I made some coffee. It was like an espresso thing with some oat milk. Thank you, Mr. Willie Hammer.
Good luck in Tilted Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll try and avoid the tilt and focus on the non-tilt. Oh, first time chat from Handaster. How is a player as good as Rosen still only an IM? Some of his games better than most GMs. Yeah, so there's a difference between like online blitz and slow classical over the board chess. And there's a lot I need to improve on to like if I want to chase a GM title, there's certain areas of my game that do need improvements. Some of it is opening repertoire based. A lot of it is like tactics and calculation, understanding. There's still a lot of weaknesses in my game, but maybe someday I'll yeah, I mean I'm still competing, so my next tournament will be in Iceland in just a few weeks. We do have an Iceland command. I think I'm 50th seed in the tournament, so a lot of strong players. What's your biggest chess weakness? Um, I'll say a few that come to mind. I think a major one is consistency. Is I can play really well, and then I'll just make like really careless blunders. So if I can like play at a more consistent level, and then tying into that, it's like endurance and stamina. Um, and part of getting better is just focusing on um, yeah, like more physical and health improvements rather than just pure chess study. Will you be able to stream marathon tournament on April? Is there a marathon on April 16th? April marathon Lichess spring 2022? It's April 15th. I should mark that in my calendar. I do make an effort to play the Lichess marathon tournaments. I'm probably going to be like jet lagged or still traveling around then, but I'll see. Oh, it's a 2+1. Yeah, they always mix up the time controls. Have you played Reykjavik Open before? I've not, but it's a tournament that's been on my bucket list for a long time. Thank you, Sawman85. Sawman85 subbing at tier 1 for 6 months in advance. I appreciate that. Okay, new game? Playing on London? There's someone earlier who was asking or saying something about London. So I'm playing a slightly more exotic line. I had this line twice in the earlier title Tuesday. Developing the queen, queenside castling.
Yee.
It's a fun way of playing. Thank you, sums. This looks playable. Takes queen g3. So I create the battery. Yeah, and I'll go for the very quick pawn storm h5, g6 ideas. Another idea is knight h5 into f6, but I think this makes a bit more sense. Do I even care? I don't think I care. I have to employ the Hikaru strategy. I literally do not care. I have this move? Maybe I care a little bit. I want to do fun things. Ooh, there's almost a fun thing. This and then this, but it doesn't quite work. I'm taking time here because it's actually kind of interesting position. H6 actually looks quite intriguing. Because idea is if this, I pork a pin plus a fork. And if this, it's just a standard fork. So I think the rook has to move. But then I'm ready to play queen h3, hitting this and this. In combination with this, maybe this. Taking doesn't work. Bishop h3 is actually interesting as well. I'm trying to calculate. Let's start with, this is my first impression. So if queen g7, I take on e6. And then probably bishop c4. Bishop d5 is probably coming. But the queen is tied down to the pawn. And I'm ready to play the... does that work? Look at this move. I don't know if it works. Actually, it looks promising, though. Queen takes, I take here. If rook takes, I take here. So I'm basically sacking a knight because I want to sack my rook. Hey, it's Gary. Gary gifting to Diplio. Thank you, Gary. Diplio says, oh no, my subscription, lol. Also, shout out to Gary. You can also subscribe to Gary on Twitch and YouTube. If I take, etc. I mean, visually it looks kind of good. I might be down exchange in the end, but let's try it. I didn't calculate beyond this. I'm hoping I have something, like queen here maybe. Hitting the rook. Ideas of this move. It looks pretty good for white. Some ideas of this as well. Okay. All right. That was a nice game. Man, I had this position twice earlier. It's a fun line. Especially when the pawns get rolling. Created a lot of tension here. Curious if h6 was the best approach.
What kind of bribe would you need to play a Smith Mora?
Oh. I mean, it's different when I'm just playing viewers compared to like a Title Tuesday tournament where usually I stick within my own repertoire. I don't know. I don't want to like I don't want to promise something. Also, I would require cooperation from my opponent too. But in these practice games, maybe if I'm white, in another one of these warm-up games, I can play e4 and try and get something. Also, thank you, Flupit, for the $5. Yeah, there's 18 minutes until Title Tuesday, so I'll see what I can do. Also, thank you, 600 hours subbing for 5 months. Okay. Oh, h6 was the best move. Okay. It's nice to see. This calculation was relatively clean. Okay. Let's go again.
I would love a minimalist oh no my queen shirt. Similar to your I am Rosen shirts.
Ooh. Oh, without like the design, just like just text. I can consider that. I've tried to have the designs be more minimal. Like this one is what do we call it? Monochrome. Um. Oh, let's play e4. I mouse said d4. Ah, no Smith Mora for me. I'll play this line. Ooh, this line. Ooh, e6. Queen f4 looks weirdly playable. Bishop d6, I'll play queen h4. I want to play this move. It doesn't work though. Yeah, this move. Some idea f4 or bishop f4. Or bishop h6 even. Actually, there's a lot of potential squares for my bishop to develop too. So knight h5, I have this move. And knight e8 is maybe more likely. And then rook t1. Some rook lifting ideas. Oh, probably should not have allowed that. Still some pressure though. Thinking like just pushing up the h-pawn. If queen here, there's knight g6 check winning the queen. I think I'll play this and then just move back after g6. And I'm envisioning actually just some endgame. Keep things simple. Wow. Just a3. I want to play this to set up this. Oh, I just missed f7. Oh, but king g8. Oh, black was being sneaky. Wow. So I can't take f7. Or can I? Probably can't. Okay, funny line. Queen g5. If f6, I play knight c4. If takes, I take and win the queen. Oh, there's a maybe funnier line. f6, knight g6 takes here, here, and then bishop g6, rook d8. King here, here. That probably doesn't work. Still threatening this. I'm just going for a cheapo, but black doesn't blunder. I'll play this move. Ooh. Okay, this is now a really feel-good structure. I'll put a rook in d6. Thank you, Johan.
I'm taking the train to Germany to see my girlfriend, but she said she's very tired. What should I do?
Oh, bring some coffee or tea. Ooh. Or maybe just take a nap. Why am I so slow?
Hi. Greetings from quarantine. Day 4 of COVID. This isolation thing feels a bit like Dr. B from Zweig's The Royal Game. Big wins incoming.
Wait, I don't want a stalemate. Okay. I probably shouldn't have fooled around there too much. I almost flagged. I was really slow to move down the queen, too. Man. Did we make it to move 100? Hey, 104. Queen FF1. Let's get some Fs in the chat for my opponent.
Oh no, half my weekly allowance.
Ooh.
Thanks for getting me into chess.
Oh, thank you,
and
friend.
also, quack.
I appreciate that. The first merch purchase this stream, I believe. Thank you, Andy Robots. Well, that's a lot of Fs in the chat. What is your longest game ever? I actually don't know. I'm sure I've had a game online that's probably crossed 200 moves. Man, I could have like done a quintuple oh no my queen and then still have 3 more pawns to promote. Oh, what would happen? So what would happen in a position like this?
You're the best, Eric. Love the content and the vibe you bring to the board.
Where we write. So there's a queen on the E file, or there's a. How do I describe this? So let's say this queen moves to F3.
Have you considered some IM Rosen socks? Oh no, my toes.
I have actually. Actually, I'm in the process of trying to figure out socks. The only thing is the design is a little bit confusing for socks. So if anyone knows how to design socks, feel free to send me a message. Because some nice branded like I Am Rosen chest socks would be nice. Um, but I don't know if it's just like a matter of putting the logo on a sock or getting some nice like pattern with pieces. But it's definitely an item I'd like to add at some point to the store. I think this would say Queen F2 to F3. Let's see. Yeah. Q F2, F3. Because there's a queen on the E file and a queen on the F. Or there's a queen on the second rank and on the F file. So you have to specify the square. Yeah, this would be annoying to like notate in over the board game.
Bottoms up.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. Oh, Andrew DR, Dominican Republic. Okay, should I do one more? That was a nice Caro-Kann. Felt like I was in control most of this game. I should not have played C3 though. Maybe Queen F3? Or Bishop G5? Bishop D3. Ah. To meet Knight H5, probably with Queen H3. Okay, I actually don't have so much time before the tournament starts. Thank you, Anti97B. First time Prime sub. Would you keep your merch, or would you keep I Am Rosen merch as I Am Rosen even if you became a GM? Yeah, that's one of the issues with trying to become a GM is it would be a big hassle to rebrand. So for now, it's all hypothetical. It's something I don't really have to worry about. But I do have the domain name gmrosen.com, just in case. Which should redirect my website. I also have the domain name ohnomyqueen.com. ohnomyqueen.com redirects to the shop. Oh, who does fulfillment? It depends where you order from, but there's distribution centers worldwide. So if you order something through the sites, it should either send you a tracking number or you can reach out to the shop support for tracking. Most domains that I buy cost anywhere from $10 to $20 per year. I did go through a phase of just buying like chess related website names, domain names. So I have a decent amount. I would share some of the others that I have, but some of them I've used for test websites, so I probably shouldn't do that. Title Tuesday starts in less than 4 minutes. Oh, thank you, Brad, for stopping by. I appreciate the good luck wishes. Okay, I'm going to take a small break. and I'll be back for the start of Title Tuesday. So, in the meantime, if you have Prime, you can subscribe for free, and I'll be back momentarily. Actually, let's put a game on to watch. Games. Watch.
Love your streams.
I love
Keep
you
it
too.
up.
Okay, be right back. Okay. Okay, less than 90 seconds. Let me close all the random game tabs I have open. And we can see the player list. This is really strong field. Hikaru, Danya, Dubov. Dubov won earlier today. MVL, Grishuk, Hans Niemann. Okay. So earlier today, I played a low-rated player in the first round. I know I'm right around the cutoff. I lost some rating earlier too. Is chess really about controlling the center in all stages of the game? Um, it's relevant in middle game and opening. It's a very general principle to get started, but a big part of chess is maximizing square control, and it's usually done with like piece harmony, like finding optimal squares for your pieces based on the kind of the pawn structure and the position. Okay, so I'm gonna play my main repertoire, London Opening. The Smithmore will have to wait until later. Opponent already taking some time. Okay, I'm transposing into some Jobava London. Knight d7, I feel like I've looked at before. Bishop e2? Just bishop e2. There's some cases where the bishop might want to go to f3. Also some cases where I play g4. Hey, thank you, someone.
Someone purchased 2 items for $45.90 including Goose Black t-shirt and donated $3.
Oh, thanks for that. Okay, g4 looks enticing. g4 takes. I don't want to like be too forcing though with this. I think I'll actually It's having b3 here. I'll play b3. b3 looks weird, but it restricts the knight from going to c4. And then the idea is to play this and this and have a more maneuvering game. I might even castle kingside. Realizing the knight doesn't do much on c5. Knight d7 is probably going to come. But now I can take. Temporary pin. We trade again. If I play knight d3, there's e5. I'm not entirely thrilled with the way I'm playing this, but still roughly balanced position. I'll castle. The knight wants to be here. Wow, that's an unexpected move. So I think I'll play this. Knight d7, I'll retreat. And then I'm still defending the pawn. Idea rook e1, maybe even this move. And then bring my knights back to the center. Okay, e-file is guaranteed to open pretty much. I don't mind the transformation though. Wow. This isn't so simple.
Hi Eric, hope you're fine. Quack.
Hi. I don't know if I'm fine here actually. I'm fine like emotionally, but positionally, this could be a little bit of a struggle. I think I'll take and play queen f2. Okay. I think black has to trade. I get the e-file at least. So it's something to play for. Maybe even this move coming. Fancy. If I take the rook, there's bishop d4. If I play g3... G3 might lead to me just winning material. After takes, then I take, and there's no bishop d4. Or is there bishop d4? Takes, king f1. Not happening. Put the king on a light square. G4 looks weakening, but it aims to weaken black's position. Wow. Check and play queen f4. Okay, there's a weird sound coming from downstairs, so I'll be right back. Um, yeah, be right back. Okay, I tried to locate the source of the sound. It was actually coming from the roof. And it was just like it sounded like every 10 to 15 seconds, like a golf ball just like hitting the roof, like a splat. But thankfully, I think I'm safe. So life will go on. Yeah, originally I thought it was downstairs, but then I realized it wasn't downstairs. It could just be squirrels. Yeah. I didn't see any squirrels. I mean, it's hard to like see through the roof though. Could have been a duck or multiple ducks. Hopefully not bugs though. I would be more scared of bugs than ghosts. Hey, it's Art Vega. Shout out to Art Vega, who I raided recently. Appreciate the bits. Playing, who is this? Billy Kimba from Scotland. I don't think I've heard of this person. Oh, I'm playing Motlakov. Motlakov, okay. Motlakov is like very strong Russian grandmaster. I'll play this move. Try and play solidly. Play Queen E2. I think I'm still gonna try and play in an aggressive style. Like even G4 here. Although G4 looks a little bit dubious. Okay. Never mind. Maybe this move though. Eventually G4. So I defend the pawn. I didn't even consider knight d7. It wouldn't have worked though. But now I am threatening knight d7. Probably bishop f2. I mean, I'm incentivizing knight f6, yeah. But now h4? It's interesting. Because the prospect of h5 looks very direct. And the queen's a bit out of play for black. And there's knight e4, but if I get an h4, it's pretty much guaranteed the file opens. My bishop is is a trash piece, but g5 probably coming. Do I have this move? Let's try it. That's a funny move. So there's rook e8. There's also this. Objectively, I actually don't know if it works, but I mean, if I get a pawn to g6, it's looks like a very dangerous mating attack. Because after it takes, I will be threatening force mate with rook h8, queen h5, queen h7. And this line, oh, I didn't even consider that move. Because I just take. g4. There's comp. Maybe this and this. Bishop here, I have g4. G5. Wasn't sure. Oh. Did I play queen g2? There's d2 check. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Fun position incoming. Oh, that's not fun. Ah, I missed queen e3. I have to play this. Don't hurt me. In this move. I got play this move. Mm. This isn't good. No, I missed my good position. I'll still try and fight. Threatening mate in one. Well played. Okay, I'll just sack the pawns and then pray for a miracle. So it's important the rook has potential checks. Do. Okay. What to do? Black played well. Strong grandmaster. Going back to... I mean, the key moment, I think, was here. I should have just taken. I tried to be fancy. Thank you,
Late
Malcolm Reynolds.
notification gang. Let's go. Also, quack.
What was wrong with bishop g5? Oh, if I take on g5, there's knight f2. And then I have to lose my queen, unfortunately. Even though I am still hitting this queen, I just lose. So, going back to this position. Yeah, I didn't take here because this looked kind of scary. And then black wins b2, but let's see. Oh, black's just better. Am I just worse after cd4? I have to play cd. Ooh. Yeah, there's full compensation for black. And even going here is only a little bit better for white. But knight g6 was the best move, so I'm happy to have found that move. Because if takes and then takes, then apparently white's winning. Yeah, I was relying on intuition rather than calculation. Why couldn't you take on d3 with the queen? I should have taken on d3 with the queen. I was trying to hold on. So the reason why I played this was I thought I was holding on to the b pawn and the g pawn. I just missed the e pawn. I failed to realize that this was not only an attack on the queen, but it's also a discovered attack on the pawn. I should have realized my queen is tied down. But already here, it's quite difficult. Oh, it's funny. I can castle here. But then black wins g5. Okay. Well, I'm 1 out of 2. I think my quest for this tournament is to get back over 2,600. Why does his Lichess sound so crispy? I'm on chess.com, that's why. Maybe chess.com is slightly crispier than Lichess. Ooh, queen c2. Debating what to play. Because I could play this move. I haven't played this move in a while, actually. Okay, we might end up transposing into some main line. Play rook e8. So if castling, I have bishop h2. A5 makes sense. Slow down b4. Okay, so we're getting kind of typical Queen's Gambit decline middle game. Some idea knight g5 and just control e4 with a lot of things. So knight f5 might be coming. Wondering if I can play this move. So I'm pinning the knight to the h-pawn. And if h3 I take. Interesting move. I mean, g6 now. The bishop defends the knight through x-ray vision. G6 positioning is usually quite nice when there's a knight on G3. And just restricting the knight. Also preparing H5, H4. And knight's still pinned. And there's still this tactic. If H3, again, I take, the f-pawn would be overworked. Even considering playing f5, which would prepare either f4 or h4, because it overdefends the knight. I think f5 makes a lot of sense in the near future. Up almost a minute on the clock. So it's better time management than earlier today. It's hard to find a move for white. Like, okay, f5. Knight f1 might be coming. Knight f1. Thinking still h4. Although yeah, h3. I'll go king g7. I don't want to commit to anything. King g7 first. Let's see what white is up to. Okay, maybe now 94. Looks a bit more attractive. Oh, I'm losing a pawn. I want to reroute. The pawn count won't be relevant if I'm mating. Yeah, no queen. Ooh, I have to defend another pawn. Okay, there's some idea of triple battery. Maybe I should have played rook f7. I should have played rook f7. Play rook c7. Knight g3, I play h4. Knight might want to come in like this, just holding on to b7. And triple battery would form like this. What? That was generous. I think my opponent saw that the queen was no longer defending the knight, but forgot my rook was still defending the knight. Okay, life is pretty good now. Oh no. Yeah, oh no, my opponent's queen. Okay. Well, that was a nice gift. I was down the pawn, but I think it was an easier position to play for black overall, just throughout the game. White played this move. It's probably not a mouse slip unless white intended this move. But when you play this move, it's as if you think I blundered a knight, which I'm very capable of. But not in this position. My knight was like very strong here because it defends this, has ideas of this, but probably not as strong as a queen. I'm curious what it would suggest in this position. And quickly ask Stockfish. I play king g7. Oh, f4. F4 looks committal. Apparently the idea is to play f3. Wow. There's some knight h3 potential. Why are there 2 title Tuesdays today? Because that's been every Tuesday for the last, I guess, few months. There used to only be 1 title Tuesday event, but they're now having 2 to satisfy different time zones, which is nice because in a day like today, I get to play both of them. So, watch a game. Ooh. Hikaru versus Indian Lad. Any plans to include some more valuable channel point redemptions? If you have ideas in mind, let me know. The tricky thing is I don't want people redeeming... Like if I have a redemption for a game and a bunch of people redeem it at once, sometimes it's hard to satisfy. I want to have like a 1 million point redemption where it just says, oh no, my points. And there's other times where, like, if I'm playing on chess.com, there's certain things I can't do compared to if I'm playing on chess. Wow, so Hikaru draws Indian Lad. I could always have like an expensive redemption for a high demand item. Yeah, the game, okay, here, ooh, the game list finally updated. It doesn't usually update. Oh, maybe it's still, well, games are finishing quickly. Who's playing for a win here? Neither player.
Good to see you, Eric.
Who's playing
How is
for a
it
win
going?
here? Oh, it's going well. How are you? Chopping board. Oh, bishop versus knight. Or bishop and knight versus king. Hey, white managed to checkmate. Okay, so what's my score? 2 out of 3? I'm 2 out of 3. Oh, playing a strong player. Try and stay focused. What's the line here? It just takes. I don't even know the line. I should know what I'm doing. Queen takes and queen f5. I don't know what I'm doing. Bishop f5. Takes. This isn't good. I think takes and bishop f5. C5 could be a resource. Rook e8 also interesting. If I take, the queen takes. Thinking c5. It looks wrong, but I'll try and make it work. A little bit concerned about bishop e5. Maybe even knight d7 there. There's also a line where... how do I make this work? Okay, let's try this. I'm calculating takes, check here, and then rook e8. I think I win back the bishop. A very concrete line, though. Interesting. h3 coming. Yeah, that's a good move. I do have knight e8, but that looks so depressing. I'll play this and probably just cry. It's so bad. I'm getting completely outplayed. Yeah, there goes my thing. Okay, I'll try and fight. I'm down the exchange. It's not the end of the world, actually. G2 is a bit weak. Some b5 idea. Okay, this move first. And time is another issue. Where's the queen going? Does that answers my question? Covering bishop b5, also hitting the pawn and hitting the bishop and defending this. Very multi-purpose move. That's queen f2. This move. Bishop takes is preferable. Ooh. I was banking on f5. Good move. I'm in trouble again. White played a good game. One material, converting cleanly. There goes my king and my time. What to do? I was playing, is this Blue Bomb? That's
Is
Blue
that a
Bomb.
heartbeat monitor bottom left?
Yes, it is. It connects with my Apple Watch. And yeah. What's the average been? It fluctuates between like 50 something to 70 something. If things get tense, it's sometimes passes 100. Also, thank you, Chess Theory. What to make of this game? I should know what to do against this move order, actually. I'm pretty sure this is fine to enter. C5, really? I thought C5 is a bad move. Because takes knight C3. Yeah, this is better for white. And Stockfish is not being so responsive here. So it's saying C6. Wow, is this just a better position for white? Knight D4? I'm going to use Lee Chess Engine. Analysis board. Oh, it's here. Lee Chess Engine, you can control the depth. You can also allocate more CPU. Lee Chess Engine is saying H5. Was chess.com recommending H5? Wait. They're both using Stockfish 14. Depth 16. It only shows the top 3 lines. Okay, oh, H5 is also here. Maybe I'll study the move H5. That's kind of a cool move. I mean, it's definitely not human, but if it's computer approved. Black scores decently. So C4 looks kind of standard. And D3 also, yeah, D3 is maybe most human. And takes. Now D5. If C4... Oh, there's some issues with bishop E4 check. It's kind of cool just to play a waiting move. If C4... Most people play H4. Which is still playable. H3. Rook H6. Engine recommending some crazy things in this line. Was that round 4? That was round 4. So we're on a break between games. I have pentatonic turned on for some reason. It's when the moves generate music. Do title players attempt to memorize table-based position? Yeah, there's usually not a point memorizing table-based positions. It's more about understanding table-based positions. I mean, there are certain types of endgames you want to have an understanding of. What we call theoretical endings. What was the one blunder? Yeah, it was a blunder this game. It was around here. Maybe I'm already much worse here, though. There's so much pressure on the king side. Yeah, white's already much better. So earlier... Yeah, I think it was just a matter of improving in the opening. Is there a genre of music that sounds like the pentatonic move sound? I don't know, actually. Yeah, I mean, it's some sort of like instrumental. Maybe someone in chat would have a better idea. It is very soothing. Game review. 77% accuracy. One blunder. Oh, bishop g4 was a blunder. It loses a piece. It doesn't lose a piece. It just winds up in a bad position. Wait, show a line. Queen b7. Wait, what? Okay, that line loses a pawn, but I don't understand. Wait, how do I how do I go back? Retry? No. Wait, I just want to analyze. So I played bishop g4. My intention was to take on d2. And then takes, and then takes. And then rook a8. Ah, okay, so I thought this line was okay for me, but white is just winning after rook e1, apparently. If queen takes e1, only move queen takes f8. Makes sense. Take the rook with check. Is brilliant. Yeah, forcing a simplification. Thank you, Slacker Man. Subbing with Prime for 4 months. Eric, do you still work as a teacher at St. Louis Chess Club? No. So when I gave lectures there, I was doing their residency position. They usually have a what's called Grandmaster in Residence. That every few weeks, a different, usually it's a Grandmaster, different strong title player will give their weekly classes. I did that in 2017 a few times, in 2018. But yeah, I haven't done it since 2018. But it was my kind of kickstart into doing YouTube content because I did about a dozen lectures that made their way to YouTube and it inspired me to do content on my own channel. It was back before I was doing content regularly on my own channel. Hey, welcome back to Otwagi. Yeah, if you're just joining, we just finished round 4 of Title Tuesday. Even though it says everyone's 1 out of 1. It is round 4. I don't want to refresh because last time I refreshed and I lost like the tournament page. So at some point it should, okay, here we go. Let's update it. So I'm 2 out of 4 playing FM Joup. Staying with my my same repertoire. Time for what will probably be another London. If black plays c5, I'll play Smith Mora to satisfy the request from earlier. But here we have a London. c5, I believe bishop b5, and like I think the best move here is king e7. Because this loses a pawn and other line would run into knight f7. The thing about this line is white's only slightly better. It's actually hard to punish the king Liang on e7. Yeah, I was thinking I can take, but I'm not sure about... All right, let's try and figure this out. I can also consider taking here. There's some interesting lines here. There's also this move, man. Some really interesting lines. Takes. I'm not sure. I don't want to take all my time here. I can also take here. Maybe this is simplest. Take, and then 95. Yeah, this is simplest. Idea, take, 95, hitting the pawn and the knight. I should be winning a pawn here. And black might get a little bit of compensation. But this looks pretty good. Considering queen f3. Why not? So this and this are both attacked. And now if knight f6, I take with check and then win the knight with the queen. Okay, f5, that's a good sign. Probably coming back. Wow. Now g4 looks attractive. And g4, why not? There's bishop d7. Consider g5 as well. G5. Yeah, let's just play this. Preventing king f7. Also preventing bishop d7. G5 looks even more attractive here. Yeah, there's a funny line. Get some G5 emotes. So if takes, I play queen f4, king here, and then here. G5 would be forced, and then here, 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 I win everything. And if that, I just win the rook. Do I want the rook? I probably want the rook. Castle queenside, but let's play this move. Okay, now I just gotta watch my time. Bishop b7, I play c6. I play h4. Really? Have to be careful here. Really risky move. What is going on? Maybe this. Wait. I don't want to draw. I think mate in 2. I might be getting mated though. I don't think I'm getting mated though. Knight g2, king f1. I'll be up 2 exchanges. Just trying to stabilize. Okay, that took some work. Ooh. It got messy. And maybe in hindsight I shouldn't take here, but okay. I was fortunate to have enough initiative, and despite the fact that 3 pieces were swarming around my king, the pawns kept me safe somehow. Move 19, king takes g5, knight f7. Oh, knight f7, even simpler. I didn't see that move. Yeah, I was calculating this. I wonder what's stronger. Because this actually might be force mate. Yeah, knight f7, easier to understand, but this is apparently made in 6. Wait, what? Is there sooner mate? g5. Ah, queen g5. Wow. Forcing this and then queen f6. King has to move here and then mate. Okay, that was a nice game. That's a tricky move order when black plays c5 too early. Bishop e5 is a nice conclusion because the move that black wants to play, first of all, is knight c6, but just loses material. And if anything blocks on d7, oh, not knight f7, but knight d7, yeah. And then the bishop is left undefended. So if takes, I win the bishop, and if bishop takes f4, I take with double check and win material. There's only 3,800 IMs in the world. How does it feel to be in top 0.0, etc. 6% and something? Yeah, it feels like I'm in like a endangered species. Wait, I'm playing Christopher Yu? Playing Christopher Yu. I played Christopher Yu's dad the other day in Scrabble. His dad is like a really strong Scrabble player. Last time I played Christopher Yu was in this like Ben Feingold Mayhem tournament. Yeah, Christopher is playing like this trendy London line. Just gonna play solidly. I think Bishop c4 is one idea. I had this position in the earlier title Tuesday. Almost exact same position, actually. Bishop c4. I got a decent game. Like black had played d5 in that game. Bishop e2. Now it's a question how to deal with c3. Maybe this move. Although it looks passive. But maybe it's called for. The problem is knight e4 is coming. Queen c1. Queen c1's probably no good. Although I don't see what's wrong with it, so I think I'll play it. It looks really bad, but I want to put the queen on b2. I was a little bit scared of this. If I take... I think I have to play this. Because if I take, there's knight d4 in the end. Again, terrifying position. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like just crushing tactics with takes, and knight d4. Although takes I can take with queen. So maybe it's not so bad. Okay, I'm really scared now. Don't hurt me. Queen e3. I mean, black's act a piece to get to this position, so I'm going to lose back probably one of the rooks. I can get triple forked, but then queen b6, and I think it's still a fight. Bishop e5. Not sure what to do here. Maybe this move. And take with knight. This looks really bad, but okay, I have two knights for rook and two pawns. I do prevent rook c2. Try and untangle here. There's a funny line. Takes, rook c2, knight b4, rook b2, knight c4, which is not happening. Hitting b6. Not easy for black to defend, because here I have this move. If we trade... I do want to eventually win this pawn. If I have this move. The position is very sus. Finding some coordination. There we go. It's not over though.
Thanks for sharing your knowledge for 18 months.
Okay. I was hoping to get one of these things where you mate with a king and knight versus king and pawn.
Hey Eric, wish
But
me
it
luck in
didn't happen.
Diamond Cutters sub battle. Quack.
Oh, good luck, Rasa Boss. And thank you, Steven. Oh man. I peak heart rate there that game. It should be winning, as I mean I just had no time to like calculate moves. It's a really tricky ending. Yeah, it's probably already drawn at this point, right? So where is my win? G5. Ah, H4. Okay, H4 is better. Knight C3. Yeah, Knight C3 is hard to play, and then King C2. And I control these squares. And even here, it's not so clear. Somehow this is winning. H4, G4. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely wrong. There were probably a lot of missed wins there. Okay. Playing Hudinovic. Do I know this person? It's played in like Pro Chess League for Chess Pros. Hey, I'm 2600 on the dot. Maybe I'll celebrate by playing a Stafford Gambit. Or not. Okay, I'll play a solid line. I can pre-move queens like castling here. Wow. Don't think there's a situation where that pre-move would be feasible. C6 makes sense. Okay, I'm still trying to calm down from that previous game. So much adrenaline. Bishop G4. Not sure if Bishop G4 does anything. Maybe G6. Looks a little bit strange. On one hand, I do weaken the dark squares, but on the other, I restrict the knight. There's cases where the bishop comes to G7. I'm playing without a plan, though. And maybe this move. There's a weird line, Bishop E5, Knight D5. It might just lead to a lot of trades. Like takes, check, takes, Queen D8. Takes. I'll walk my King to E7. Or we go into this line. Now f5 is it's looking like a plan. But the d pawn is weak. And if I play queen c7, there's queen f6, which is annoying. So how to do this? Maybe rook d8. Not a move I want to play, but yeah, good move. Maybe now f5? Might as well. Before white plays queen f6. Yeah, if I get an f4, well, bishop will be happier. I still have to complete development, though. So it takes, I was thinking bishop takes. A knight's probably coming to e4. f6 is still going to be a tender square. And if I... And d5 looks possible here.
Chat is adamant, you need to be drinking tea.
Oh, I've got to prioritize here. It takes... What is this move? I have a mug. I'm actually just drinking water. I've already consumed a lot of tea and coffee today. It doesn't work. I take... I'll try this. A very difficult position. So g4, I do have knight d4 to obstruct the rooks and hit the queen. Maybe now this move. Gotta fight. Draw. 100 moves. Still theory. What a game. I was hoping to play for a win after white like just blundered the pawns. Do I have mate? I was really close to mating here. I don't think I was mating though. No time to analyze. Okay. Yes, this is my second title Tuesday of the day. It's round 8. So I'm 4 out of 7. I'm back over 2,600. Returning to bread and butter. London opening. G6. G6 requires some, I think, slower play. Actually, I think taking is... I'm trying to remember any sort of theory here. Like C3, like B3 coming. I'm pretty sure white can hold on to the pawn. Really? Yeah, that's a bit surprising. Do I have bishop b5? Bishop b5 makes sense. Bishop d7, I take queenside castle. And I was thinking knight e5 here. And knight d4 also looks reasonable. I mean, there's a funny line. Knight d4 takes and b4. And then king c4. There's also king b6. 95, there's this f6 move. Okay, I have an idea. I think I'll play this. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense because takes. But maybe it makes sense. Okay, I think I'll just play this. I just want to take time here and think about the possibilities. Because the king's on c5. Okay, I'll play bishop d7. I think this is the flashiest move. Preventing king b6 and preparing b4. So I'm basically controlling all these squares just with the knight and bishop. And yeah, the king's very close to getting mated. The issue is after this, it's not clear where the mate is, but it's clear the king wants to come and say hi. And if takes, I take with rook and the pawn is weak. I'm thinking I'll just end up taking, and then king c2. Also, why is black thinking? There's 2 legal moves, but only one of them should make sense. I'm really debating whether I should be holding on to the bishop. I think I should take. It might turn out the king's going to just be an active piece in the endgame on c4. Like if trade, then I'm definitely not mating anytime soon. Actually not sure if I want to keep one rook or both rooks on the board. Probably both rooks. Realizing I have an idea. Like if takes, idea would be rook here, hit the pawn, provoke f5, and then play this. And then after the trade, I go in and e7 would be weak. Interesting. I actually don't know what to do here. Rook d2. Just realizing there's this move. It gets murky. I was calculating this, and then bishop takes, but the e-pawn would be in the way. So e5 is not a good move. I just want to play rook to d1. Okay, so we're getting this ending. I'll probably go for this f3 idea. Even here. Sometimes these endgames, it's about creating a weakness and then pounding away at that weakness. It's also about defending weaknesses. As long as I'm holding on to the queen side. Also, as long as I'm mating the king, I'll be happy. Not quite mating. Hey, I won on time. That was a weird game. And my heart rate's been peaking this stream in various ways. Oh, I should title this stream, "Oh No, My Heart Rate."
Rosen, let's go.
Let's go. Thank you, Rataf. And Etrot. Yeah, I didn't have much time. I didn't realize how low on time I was. Good thing I didn't flag. I mean, it's such a cool position. Because the king just went for a walk. I'm curious here if there's probably a better move than bishop c7.
Loving the UK friendly streams, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thomas a Dink Engine. Thanks for subbing. Best move, knight c2. What is this move? Wow, knight c2 did not cross my mind. Also, okay, it was saying +2, now it's just saying a bunch of moves, give white a slight edge. But knight c2 makes some sense, where it, I guess, friends this, maybe aims for knight b4. It's trying to be a little bit extravagant. Wow, so I'm just worse here. King's an active piece. Yeah, usually you're taught to protect the king, but yeah, when the game gets closer to the end game, the king is sometimes just an active player. I have 96 after f5. Yeah, I realized that afterwards. I'm not sure how much it accomplishes after takes, and bishop. Oh, although, yeah, I should have probably gone for this. Or maybe not. Bishop, oh, I see the engine. Bishop c3, yeah. Yeah, my knight was in some sense pinned to the c3 pawn. So I had to be careful. Yeah, this position was tricky. Like, we both had chances to play for more. Different interface. Yeah, the design on chess.com and Lichess, it's a little bit different. So I think chess.com visually it's maybe a bit more pleasing, but usually on Lichess the clocks are next to each other, so you can just look to the side of the board to see both times. But in this format, I understand like it keeps kind of the square layout, but this format to look at my time and then to look all the way up, it takes maybe an extra split second. So that was round 8. So I'm 5 out of 8. Oh, Levy's 5.5 out of 8. Okay, my goal is to catch up to Levy. Yeah, I'm not quite in a place where I can see my name in the standings because it doesn't scroll past spot number 30. I assume all the games are done. Yeah, so it's another break. Yeah, okay, so DC5 is the way to go in this line. I was trying to remember any sort of prep. A knight e4 is not a great move. Castling. I like the move h3. Give room for the bishop. It's hard for black to win back the pawn. Knight d7, knight b3, e5. It's playable. Time for tea. Yeah, time for water. Also, time to promote my merch. If you use the merch command, you can use the coupon code Tuesday and save 10% off all orders. Why is match commentary tag? Well, I'm giving commentary during my matches, so there's not too many other Twitch tags that are so descriptive. I mean, the main tags are like family friendly and educational. But if there are better tag suggestions, I'm open to them. Oh, it's tiring streaming twice in one day. When is the pool stream? Maybe in Iceland. Because I want to go to the like one of the lagoons in Iceland, like Blue Lagoon, or there's a few other lagoons. So, and that's probably one of the like most fancy pools in the world. Oh, or do I stream from a geyser? Could maybe live stream a geyser, but not stream like inside the geyser. I don't think I'll get paired with Gotham Jess because he has a half point ahead of he's 5.5. Oh, he also just played Christopher Yu. How do you do? Oh, oh no, my Gotham Jess. Christopher had too many queens. My profile picture taken in France. What is my profile picture? No, my profile picture is taken outside the St. Louis Chess Club. We can zoom in. It's hard to zoom in all the way. Um, maybe it looks like France, but yeah, outside the chess club. Wait, wrong site. Oh, there's a blindfold tag. Yeah. I've used that tag a few times. I still have my blindfold. Haven't used my blindfold in a while though. Current sub count is 2587. Wait, what's my rating? I have to keep my rating above my sub count. Oh, blitz rating is 2607. Okay, keeping pace. You almost lost to Gotham Chess 10 years ago. Yeah, I reacted to the whole video on my previous stream. As Levy's most recent video. And then I actually found, so at the end of the previous stream, I was scouring through my old score sheets trying to find the game with Levy. And look what I found. I didn't put the date in this game, but this was round 8 of the Chicago Open. So I'm gonna have to recap this game. This was the second time that we played. And I'll avoid spoiling any spoilers. We've had some fun games though. Yeah, maybe I can auction this off. There's actually a carbon copy too. Carbon copy is getting attacked by my chroma key filter. Usually in like classical FIDE tournaments, you use score sheets like this, and then you give the original copy to the tournament director and you keep the carbon copy. But okay, I'm playing Kostyniuk. Kostyniuk usually plays e4. And I'm going to play a Sicilian. Bishop b5 check. Remind me later. I don't know this line. I think I can play knight f6 though. Oh, this is my game against Maria Muzichuk from Gibraltar. But Maria didn't play this move. Weird gambit. I think I don't want to take that. Knight c6. I'll admit I don't know what I'm doing here, but hopefully I can just develop peacefully. It seems like she's still in some sort of weird preparation. Rook c8. I'm thinking queen e6, weirdly enough. Let's try it. So b3, she's still in prep. Or she's just finding like good moves. Knight e5. I just want to trade stuff. Yeah, I'm playing former world women's champion Alexandra Kostyniuk. A very accomplished player. Probably this move. Maybe this move.
Oh no,
Hey,
the
thank you,
chess
Fizcon.
queen.
Appreciate that. This move looks enticing. Oh wait, no, it's... does it work? Maybe this move first. Idea knight f4. And d3 is actually a tender square. Like knight f4, knight d3 is an idea to destroy the bishop. And I'm also beginning to unleash the diagonal. This and this are undefended. Not to mention there's b5 ideas with the c file. This pawn is potentially pinned. Knight db1, wow. So I think I'll take, or I'll play b5. This might just be a bluff. Like if takes, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. Hopefully I can wing it. Okay, she doesn't call my bluff. b4 looks interesting now. Also just take. Takes. That was a very bold decision, but the idea is to get compensation. I'm also temporarily having this idea, knight d3. Now I'm threatening knight f3. There's bishop e3. At the very least, it should be a draw. If takes, I force a draw. I'm also threatening b2 here. Hoping she like over pushes somehow. Also threatening the knight. Okay, so she's playing on. Man, this looks really risky for white now. Knight e5 is the main plan. Bishop d4, I have knight f4. Now hitting f3 a bunch of times. I was thinking knight g4. Let's start with this move. Rook b2 is a threat. Oh! What did I just do? Just blunder that? No! I blundered my whole position. Oh. Oh, it's so sad. I panicked. I'm sure I may have maybe even missed maiden one somewhere. That's so sad. E5 was such a bad move. But even still, oh, what to do? I mean, there's so many ways just to... It's weird because I don't have any like easy checks. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's like maiden 4 or something. Knight h4 best move. Yeah, there's some rook b3 ideas. What to do? Yeah, these numbers don't make any sense. Like again, there's so many missed wins. I'm gonna need to find some tips. Oh, 2 missed wins. Oh, I'm so sad now. It was such a nice game. I don't know why I assumed b4 was free. I was calculating takes. Because even here, king g6, and yeah, I'm playing for a win. It was a fun game, though. I hope people are entertained. I'm happy to have found this move too, like bc4. Because it looks like I have to move the knight, but the fact that this is not really a dangerous threat. And then... yeah, I think it was pretty straightforward play. There was some point where I was going to take a draw. Like here, if she takes... oh, I take the rook. I was just set on taking a draw. And here, if she takes, I have b2. Okay, playing blank. This is round 10 of 11. Stafford Gambit time? No Stafford Gambit time. We have a Reti opening time. I'll play Reverse London. Pretty straightforward approach here. Yeah, very straightforward Reverse London. I'm thinking... yeah, I think actually I should probably play this move. I was thinking this, but it's too over the top. So there's a move I sometimes like to play, is Queen b8. White wants to go for e4. Let's just castle. One of the main plans is to eventually get the break with e5. Like even takes an e5, or maybe I'll start with rook e8. Yeah, so there's some options. I could take twice. If I take twice and play e5, I mean, everything gets traded. I was thinking e5 immediately, but d5 is loose. Okay, so we're trading down a lot. Wait a minute. I just miscalculate? I miscounted. This is not sufficiently defended. How do I justify this? Can I take and... I could take and play f6, but that doesn't look good. f6 immediately. I just blundered what to do. I'll play knight here and pretend it's a gambit. Treat every blunder as a gambit. Have to live up to my mug. Okay. Let's fight back. So the good thing about white having an extra pawn is white has an extra weakness. How do I attack it? Queen d7. Idea queen g4. There's some idea queen d3 I should have considered. Now it's too late. h3. h3 actually looks scary there. But what to do? I can maneuver here and then have another attacker. That's not so bad. I mean, 3 things staring at the pawn for both sides. This rook wants to join the party. There's this idea, but the problem is bishop to a3. Might as well wait. Just win the pawn. And there's g4. What is this line? That might lead to a draw. Okay, let's go for it. So there's a line g4 takes. Never mind. b4. Okay, that move I didn't see coming. Not too many squares for the knight. g4 might actually be a good move. But now b4 is hanging. It's getting spicy. There's rook d7 randomly. Rook d7, there is maybe bishop. No, probably not. Oh, that's offering a queen trade. I have to accept it. This did not go as planned. f6 doesn't work. Play this. I have 2 pawns for a bishop. There's still fight, but it's not looking good. There's a few ways to blunder here for white. Running rook d3. Bishop a3, I have knight c2. Bishop a3. Yeah. Okay, I have one goal, not to flag this game. And not to get forked either. Hmm. It's almost repetition there. Ah, good move. Ah, I was hoping for a knight pre-move, because a logical move is king there, and then the knight would have to move. I mean, in some sense, I kind of got outplayed. It stemmed from just this e5 move. A slightly inexcusable blunder. Did knight c2 win the exchange? Knight c2 would have allowed rook e7 check in this position. And the problem, yeah, I spent a little bit of time looking at this, but the problem is white has this move. If white played this, I would be happy, even though there's double attack, I'd take the bishop. And earlier... Yeah, it's not clear where I can play knight c2 earlier. Rook d3 here would walk into this, and eventually mate. Oh, and knight's on e5. It's like this position. Yeah, there's a counterattack. Of course, I'd like to play f6, but leads to some trade. I'm curious what I'm supposed to do here. Also, that's not the end of the tournament. Okay, so actually this is kind of interesting. I'm going into the last round with 5 points. In the earlier Title Tuesday, I finished the tournament with 5.5 out of 6. So if I win this game, or 5.5 out of 11. So if I win this game, I'll finish with 6 out of 11, which will be half point better than the previous tournament. And we do have a prediction going, so I'm going to try and prove all the doubters wrong. We have more believers than doubters, thankfully. Queen e7. Queen e7 usually calls for this move. Just preventing e5. Interesting. They'll take. Ah, queen takes. Yeah, it's kind of a funny line. I think I'm supposed to take here. Might be threatening some Greek gift. Also preventing e5 again. I'm really tempted to play h4 just for the style points. And then take, and then this. Oh, it's probably really bad. But how bad? Oh, there's also just king h6 in that line. Yeah, let's not do that. I'll play e4. Let's try and win this game. down a little bit of time. Yeah, queen's a little bit awkward on d7. We might just be trading, like takes, develop, castle. Calculating this, and then knight g5. Takes, and I'm threatening mate in 2, but g6 in the end. This idea queen a4, threatening this. Let's also b4, b5. Maybe I'll play that.
Good luck, Eric.
Oh, thank you, NanoDoc. Okay. Allowing some bishop check, but yeah, now I have my own bishop check. This looks enticing. There's a funny line, this, queen moves somewhere, check takes, and then I take back and mating. And here the king is justified on f1 because the rook is serving a purpose on the h file. Yeah, these pieces are a bit restricted. I want to just play this and have fun. Okay, let's do it. I mean, this is still a clear threat, even if the knight takes. After pawn takes, the whole point is to open the h-file and destroy the king. Ooh, it's really close to working. H6. I think what I do is I take the queen and then I play bishop d6. Slight in-between move. I want to remove the knight and then sell up my mating idea. So if a move like this is played, I take, and then it's force mate. Takes, bishop blocks, and then mate. There is a move rook here, but then I think just bishop b3. Or just takes and takes. Yeah, even though queens are traded, I still have like an interesting mating attack. Okay, so still bishop b3. Opponent sees it. Like, that's why they're not playing rook e8. Or moving the... I mean, the knight doesn't really have much squares. Maybe it can move here, though. Ah. And after here, there's knight h6. Okay, so... bishop d7... Not so much time. Maybe I'll play this first. And black's still a bit stuck. Rook c3, I have bishop d5. I just want a smothered pork mate. Ooh, it might happen. Oh no, my pawn. Oh no, my rook. Oh no, my bishop. What is this game? I didn't see that coming. How did that happen? I didn't realize it was mate until after I played the move. I was not expecting that. I thought I was just like losing everything. I was trying so hard for the smothered pork mate. I forgot about like the back rank mate existed. I was all accidental too. What a game. What was that game? Rook C1 looks completely winning, but the pawn is pinned to the mating square. That's crazy. Black is still probably better here. Like bishop C2 wins, I think, just on the spot. I was trying to be really fancy. I was happy when black took the pawn, but then I was sad when black didn't take this pawn. I really wanted this position. Hey, I made 6 out of 11. Can we see the graph? Sure, we can see the graph. How do I get the graph? Good job to, oh, fair chess. Oh, Hikaru also tying. Nice. Ah, I fell below 2,600, but that's okay. Public. Yeah, we can see what type of song this game generates.
That back rank mate was unbelievable. Greetings from Liverpool, thanks for Europe friendly stream good.
Oh, greetings, Fang Duster.
Eric, I love you.
Ah, I love you too. Divers, I'm reminded from Fang Duster. Fang Duster has the moments badge. How do we make a moment out of that? So, wait. Okay, actually, okay, I'll generate the graph in a moment. I just want to do, speaking of moment, make a moment. And then enter. Edit moments after your stream. How do I turn this into a moment? Go to moments page. I don't know where that is. Oh. Wait, let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, I'm going to try and make a moment. I'm reminded from Fang Duster. Fang Duster has the moments badge. How do we make a moment out of that? I want to make the moment out of the back rank mate, not me talking about moments. Wait. Okay, actually, okay, I'll generate the graph in a moment. Create moment? I just want to do... Let's create a moment. Speaking... Moments are... Sometimes moments happen naturally, but sometimes they're created. A clip of the moment has been captured. So now maybe people can claim a moment. I don't know how it works though. Also, what if I refresh? Okay, so here's where I can
Hi Eric.
maybe refresh? Or maybe edit it. Okay. Oh no. How do I get the graph? I'm reminded from Fame Duster. It doesn't let me edit it. The moments badge? How do we make a moment out of that? So, wait. Okay, actually, okay, I'll generate. Okay, I'll just
From
make like a
Liverpool. Thanks.
diver's. Fame Duster has. How do we make a moment out of that? How do we make a moment out of that? Okay, I guess this is my moment. How do we make a moment out of that? Anyway, this is me trying to use like a random new feature on Twitch, which probably wasn't really well thought out when they released it, but okay, some people get a new badge, so I hope that makes some people happy. Thank you, Bear Mutation. A moment badge, yeah. Oh, if someone clipped it, yeah. I think you can probably share the clip in the chat. Here we go. Let's relive this. Oh no, my rook. Oh no, my bishop. Wait, I'm blocking my own heart rate. There we go. Man, I was so losing, but we both had like 3 seconds left. What is living on increment? I was so close to flagging so many times. I almost took the queen too. I didn't see that coming. I was so close to taking the queen. Have to replay that in slow motion. Settings. I didn't see that coming. Slow motion. So close. You can see my eyes light up too. Oh, so majestic. Okay, let's see the graph. So what I did, I brought the game into Lichess, and then I can generate, even in a Lichess study, you can generate a computer graph. Can you make the face into an emote? Oh yeah, I probably could. This face? I don't know how to zoom in on my face there. But that's an emote-worthy face. Oh man, some high centipon losses. Still generating. Hey, I made no mistakes. Ah. Mistake-free game, let's go. This is my tweet from earlier today. I played a game, it was off stream bullet earlier today, where I also made 0 mistakes. It's such a feel good feeling when you make no mistakes. I won't mention the blunders and inaccuracies. 18 blunders total this game. Your face on that back rank mate is what people do when they see a unicorn. Yeah, that was my unicorn sighting for the day. So did I miss a mate? I was most winning after this move. Oh, bishop d6 first. If I played bishop d6 first, the bishop would have still been here. Mistaken is an anagram for minkiest. Yeah, I agree with Elf of the Storm. Unexpected back rank mates are greater than unicorns. Okay. I think it's time to wrap things up. That turned into a long day of streaming. I hope people enjoyed the content. Thanks everyone for their support. I appreciate the bits and subs and resubs and the merch purchases. Andrew, thank you for the bits. Jack asking for quick 2-hour viewer arena. Later, I'm due for a viewer tournament, so stay tuned. Make sure you're following on Twitch to get notified when I go live. And I have some YouTube content in the pipeline too. Also have some extra content as well. This whole stream probably will make its way to the extra channel, so I'm releasing full VODs on that channel. And yeah, if you're watching in the future on YouTube, you can watch on Twitch as well in real time. Oh, we have a prediction going. What was the prediction? Prediction? Who will win? Oh, was the prediction not closed? Was that referring to the last game? I usually leave predictions up to mods. So whoever started the prediction, if we can reward channel points. Yes, yep. Okay, so I guess I'll finish the prediction. Choose outcome. Here's my thing. Choose outcome, Eric, right? I hope I'm not messing this up. I'm pretty sure I won. It's still sinking in though. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure. Okay. Channel points rewarded. Thank you, baby buffalo.
Always a winner in my eyes, Browski.
You're always a baby buffalo in my eyes. Do you play poker? Occasionally. I haven't played poker in a while though. Okay. Ooh. Let's send a raid to let's send a raid to good friend. Up and coming streamer. Now is a time of day where I imagine a lot of people are ending their streams, but maybe some people are having an after party. So send some good vibes to the one and only Levi Rosman. And what else to say? Oh, Tagi's asking when is Geo. I'll be doing real life GeoGuessr when I travel to Iceland, hoping for some scenic locations. When is blindfold tournament? Maybe I'll do like some blindfold content tomorrow. Tomorrow, either blindfold or viewer tournament, or blindfold viewer tournament.